Hi everyone and welcome back. So I've not been able to record the last few days. Been busy kind of like organising work, and with Mars and Mercury being retrograde, I really wanted to use this time to make rushing ahead, but I was actually slowing down and planning things and thinking about what kind of content I wanted to make. But I am back. So hopefully you guys have seen the weekly video which I posted earlier this week. This is going to be a monthly twin flame reading. So we're going to look into the whole of January. We're going to see what's going on in this connection and just get as much insight as we possibly can. So we were going to start with a channeled message from your Divine Masculine. So let's have a look. What does the Divine Masculine want to say? You know, what are their themes for January, etc. I'm getting like so much to say but don't know how to say it. So there's this kind of like fear over maybe expressing themselves right now. But there's definitely a lot that I feel like they want to say, but it's almost like they feel quite overwhelmed by this. I'm getting their heart feels really tight, really tense. So there's a lot going on and it's almost as if they feel like they're going to explode internally. I want to date you. So straight up, the Divine Masculine is like, look, I want to date you. I want to meet up with you. I really want to see you. I want to connect. You know, they're definitely feeling romantic. They're feeling this connection. I want to make this work. So I don't know what happened over Christmas or at the back end of 2022, but the Divine Masculines are starting 2023 with some big intentions here. They really want to connect with their Divine Feminine. They want to put the effort in and make this work. They clearly have been through some kind of revelation. We'll look into that in a moment with the tarot, but they want to try and fix whatever issues have been present here. We are on hold, but I am coming back for you. So yeah, it kind of feels like maybe the last couple of weeks or months things have been really stuck here, but the Divine Masculine is saying, you know, I know that we haven't been making the progress both of us want, but I am going to come back for you because I want to date you. I want to make this work. I just really want to fix our problems here. I can't fight this feeling anymore. So I'm using both my message decks today. You can buy these on my Etsy store if you guys are interested. So yeah, I can't fight this feeling anymore. I said it feels like their heart is going to like explode. There's so much going on here. But right now, I am scared to take action. So let's use the tarot. Let's find out why this is. So I'm actually going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic today. I've got some other decks here as well. But let's find out, you know, what is this fear? Why are they scared to take action? Four of Pentacles, because they feel like maybe there's been a long time here of non-action and perhaps they're a little bit worried. Well, what if I do surprise you? Are you going to be open to receive this? Are you going to be so distracted with other things or just not want to give me your time and energy? So the Divine Masculine is kind of scared about how the Divine Feminine here is going to receive him if he comes in this month. I get the sense he wants to try and change his approach, but he's also a little bit worried that he doesn't know how to change his approach, or he feels like he might slip back into old patterns. He's not coming in with a very powerful energy, I'm going to be honest. This feels very vulnerable. It feels very... It's full of fear. Like the Divine Masculine here is scared of losing his Divine Feminine. So he's looking at her closely, trying to judge her energy and see how receptive she is to him. Is she open to this connection still? Has she just been so busy and distracted that she's kind of like detached a little bit? So the Divine Masculine here is trying to sense what's going on before he makes a move. There's like this feeling of embarrassment, like he doesn't want to embarrass himself. He doesn't want to make a move which is then rejected. I really feel like this Divine Masculine cannot handle rejection right now. Queen of Chalices. This person is so used to you giving them all of your love, and they're trying to work out, are you still going to do that? Have you changed? Maybe what happened at the end of 2022 has just made this person question whether you are still as into them as you have been in the past. Because I feel here like the Divine Feminine has been through such an empowering experience. She's like, you know, glowed up. She's like in her power, feeling much more confident, much more focused on self-love. So because the Divine Feminine really has been focusing on herself, the Divine Masculine is like, hey, something's changed. Are we still doing this? Like, what's going on here? This is positive though, guys, because, you know, the Divine Feminine being in that really empowered state, it definitely encourages the Divine Masculine here to step up. Now, 10 of Swords. So I was just wondering what actually happened at the end of 2022 for these connections. And it looks like it was pretty painful, I'm going to be honest. This 10 of Swords is, you know, it's a lot of hurt. A lot of disappointment. It is the ending of that cycle. So it is like the end of whatever chapter you guys were in. But it clearly was very difficult. There was maybe misunderstandings. I feel like perhaps an argument here. Someone may have tried to like let go of the other person, being like, I'm done with this. There was this element of like conflict and tension. And just like someone here tried to make an offer or like help the other person out, and it was really rejected. It just wasn't like, this person wasn't taking them up on that offer. There was major disappointment with this 10 of Swords. I feel the end of 2022 was full of purging. It was like releasing expectations, letting go of what happened, letting go of those disappointments. It's never easy to go through that. You know, it's always quite intense, and you might have been trying to find your balance from all of this. So even though we had this 10 of Swords energy at the end of 2022, I do feel like this was necessary to end that cycle that you guys were in. And look, it's worked, because those messages from the Divine Masculine, like, yeah, I'm scared, but I want this. So let's see Divine Masculine's energy towards the Divine Feminine for January. Too many. I'll take this one. Justice. So the Divine Masculine, January is really about righting those wrongs, providing justice where there has been injustice. The Divine Masculine is really aware that they need to balance things out with their Divine Feminine. They need to provide some kind of truth or clarity. They really need to come in here with a very fair, a very honest approach. This Justice card is just confirming the Divine Masculine does not want things to remain unclear. They have faced the consequences of their actions, or they're facing them now. So the Divine Masculine, whatever they did here, no matter how far in the past, they've had their judgment day. They've really been understanding how their actions have created this situation, or what repercussions their actions have had. And throughout January, they are wanting to provide that balance and truth. They're wanting to clear up misunderstandings, and basically do what's right. They want to do the right thing, because in the past they may have known what the right thing to do was, but perhaps their ego got in the way and they just felt like, you know, I can't do that, I don't have the confidence to do that, or whatever the reason was, and they didn't do it. So they know that they haven't always done the right thing, and that is something they really want to change. Now, the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine, Knave of Wands. This is like, surprise me, date me, be romantic, be flirty, be fun. The Divine Feminine is really just focused on enjoying herself right now. She wants a new beginning with this Knave of Wands. She really wants to just have that fun romance back. This isn't about seriousness. This is the Divine Feminine being like, rather than dive into like marriage, let's just take it slow. Let's just enjoy connecting again. Let's get that passion back. Let's, you know, get back in that high vibration place. So the Divine Feminine here is kind of like very open to the Divine Masculine surprising her. I just get this kind of like Cinderella, Rapunzel vibe, like, you know, you come to me, you do the work, I'm the princess, I'm going to know my worth and just wait for the right person to come along. And if that's you, then that's great. So the Divine Feminine, is just very, very grounded, very sure of herself, and just really wanting to have that fun, to make things light, not too serious, because 2022 might have been a year of a lot of serious things happening, a lot of healing, a lot of growth. And the Divine Feminine is now like, let's just let our hair down and have fun. So let's see what's going to happen between you both this month. 8 of Chalices. So this month, what's going on between you both? It does feel like this kind of slow dance. There's going to be times where things move forward, times where things move slowly, times where things move quick. So this 8 of Chalices to me is really the Divine Masculine pursuing the Divine Feminine, trying very hard to impress her, to sweep her off her feet. The Divine Feminine's definitely holding back a little bit, hesitating, like, how do I know I can trust you? How do I know you're not going to break my heart again? But between you both, there just is this very romantic slow dance taking place. And I honestly feel the Divine Masculine is going to do something to show the Divine Feminine, look, I've changed. I'm changing. I want to make this work. I want to make, I want to give our connection a proper chance. So we're going to look into this more in the extended. What move is the Divine Masculine going to make? How's he going to bridge the gap? Like, how do we get from where we were at the end of 2022 to where you both want to be this month? Let's see. So join me over on my Patreon site, sacredspace.co.uk. Let's find out the rest of the messages for this Twin Flame connection for January. And yeah, I just want to see kind of like what are the steps being taken here. And we'll get some guidance as well, as always. So sending you all so much love. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of our reading. Head over to Sacred Space and you will find the rest of the video in the spirit section. Same title as the video here on YouTube. Any issues, just drop me an email. He wants to chase. He wants to pursue the Divine Feminine. He wants to get you both to this happy place where I feel you have been in the past. And he wants to have that. For the extended version, visit www.sacredspace.co.uk. Click on the Spirit section at the top of the page and find the video that you want to purchase. You can also filter by category and choose Extended. Click Purchase to buy this individual video or sign up to the Evolve tier for full access to the Sacred Space site.